Hello and welcome to the first ever grand premiere episode of the Ranting Hour.
Hello.
Hi, I am Alex Westbury, one of the co-hosts here.
I'm Kale Bowditch. Welcome.
Yes, and we will be doing this podcast now, where we rant about topics.
Rant about the most mysterious and the most asked questions out there.
All ask questions, whether it's about Jake Paul,
or the child care system.
Exactly, that's the range we have.
Anything.
Normally we'll have a guest. Today we're not going to have a guest since it's the first episode. Not because our guest left us, no. But, I guess we should start, shall we?
Well, I know that you have recently gave up Snapchat. Want to start there?
Yes, I can go off for hours about Snapchat. Can I just start by saying, seriously though, I don't know if you agree, but I think Snapchat streaks are actually one of the stupidest things ever in this world.
I agree. I don't care.
It's just so stupid. Well, who sends a picture of their face, or the corner of their face, or just nothing with an S drawn out to send to people every day?
Tell me about that. My girlfriend has like 100 different people that she has streaks with, and I watch her and she just black screen,
yeah.
black screen.
So they can increase their snap score, so it can go up.
Half the people they don't even she doesn't even
yeah.
talk to ever.
And then when they miss their streak, they like freak out. Like, oh my god, I lost my streak with this random person. Like, it's so stupid.
I have streaks with one person.
Who is it?
My girlfriend.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I even had to ask. I don't have Snapchat anymore, but that's not why I deleted Snapchat. I actually did delete Snapchat recently because I think it's one of the stupidest social media platforms.
Tell me about that. Why?
I'll tell you about that. Multiple reasons. First off, I don't like the stories at all. Like, they're all right, but these stories were getting on my nerves. People saying, ask me something 50,000 times a week. Like, ask me something. All the questions that people send in are the exact same thing. Rate me, rate my friend, rate this person.
That is definitely an issue with Send It. I remember Send It first came out, and just everyone. It was just, ask me anything, ask me this.
And all people want to ask is, they just want to make their egos feel better. What do you think of me on a scale of 1 to 10?
And the most annoying thing is when you're going through it and you see someone go, do you like me? And it's like, the fuck do you mean, do you like me?
And all the answers are, yes, of course I love you, you're the best.
We don't even know who you are.
It'd be funny, I don't think I've ever seen someone say, rate me, and then they're just like, fucking 0 out of 10, you suck.
You know,
ugly bitch. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
That
It's like 8 to 10,
true.
It's 8 to 10.
Oh,
Never underneath.
And then there's those weird Snapchat stories that like people post, and it's like some kid that hasn't been the most popular, so you open up his story and it's just a picture of a chicken's asshole.
Yes, it's the weirdest stories, and sometimes they're just like the depressing guys. I'm not gonna be on Snapchat for a while.
Oh,
I mean, I
my
kind of did this.
God.
Oh, I left, but I'm talking about the people that are like, I won't be able to answer your snaps for a while.
I hate that. Like, they'll post it, and the first thing you think is, oh my god, just a sob story.
Yeah, it's fucking so stupid.
If you actually cared, you wouldn't be talking about it. You'd just leave.
Yeah, they're just so stupid in so many different ways. I do not like Snapchat stories. I think, I just don't care what people are doing in their life, like 24/7 on the post in their stories.
Yeah, often a lot of people on my Snapchat I just have muted.
Yeah.
I don't care for their stories at all.
Yeah.
Then there's those like reels on Snapchat.
My God, half of them are just fucking horny traps.
Dude, yes.
What did Pokemon left her camera on? Come see what happened. And then it's just nothing to do with that. The whole video.
There's some good ones. I like the horror story ones where like
the
they
text message
no,
ones,
like
or?
true crime.
Oh yeah.
Where like they're talking about a story. But most of the time, it's just either
just
bullying or thirst traps.
Or like fucking those satisfying videos where they like.
Oh wait, those satisfying videos are pretty nice.
You can watch them when you're in the mood. You know, they're not that bad, but there's so much of them.
Sometimes I'd be sitting on the toilet just scrolling those for hours,
That's
just
true.
looking at them cutting
That is very true.
like sand and that into
Yeah.
weird shapes.
Oh, but I swear, I just think everything Snapchat has to offer, there's better social medias for anything else on that. I think the only thing it has, and sure, is like us the whole privacy thing.
Yeah, I definitely agree. The privacy thing is like the biggest part
But
that I
there's
like about Snapchat.
so much ways people can break that too. It's just to the point where a lot of the times you don't know, but most of the times it's fine.
How?
Like, I mean, you know, there's the whole side swipe. There's the whole secret ways to take screenshots. There's so much, like, life hacks on secret tip hacks on Snapchat.
Yeah, I guess.
But you'd have to go out of your way to do it. So I'll give Snapchat the benefit that's saying that it's private.
I side swipe you all the time.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, I think side swiping is such a useful
It is.
feature,
It
especially if it's like someone. Cause let's be honest, there's people out in the world that they would just add anyone that comes on to their
Yeah.
recommended, right?
Yeah.
So that we never know if that person could be a weirdo. Side swiping I like is because like you can check what they're saying before they send. So
And that kind of brings me to another reason I hate Snapchat is I like side swiping, but when you open up a message accidentally or something, and like they know tells you they've seen it and everything, they say you open it and you kind of like are like forced to say something now, and you're so stressed. I guess what I'm trying to say is I prefer message apps where it doesn't tell you if you've read the message.
That's fair, but at the same time, I don't really care. Like, if I open your message and something that I don't think's worth answering, I'm just not gonna answer. You know?
I wish I could do that. I wish. I feel too bad. I feel too bad.
Ah, man, I wish I could feel bad. It's just, it's social media, man.
That's true.
I
That's true.
very much believe that like the best way to have a good like time on social media is moderating it the way you want it to be moderated.
That's fair. That's fair. You know, just keeping it your way.
Yeah, like I hear people mentioning that they'll like try googling up on someone that they knew back in middle school or something to see what they're up to, and then they'll click on their profile, it's private, and they'll be like, what are you hiding? And it's like, you know, maybe they are hiding something, but let me tell you, I keep my page private.
I used to.
That's for sure. I don't, like, I have, I think, 7 friends on Instagram, and Facebook is a little less private, but that's more so where I have my family and that.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you said Facebook, Cal. I think we should move on to another social media, unless you have anything else to say about Snapchat.
Not that I can think of right now.
Let's talk about Facebook, shall we?
Yes, let's do it.
Facebook. Is there? I don't know what I think about Facebook. It's just obviously there's the take that it's been said many times that it's just full of old people, which most of it is nowadays.
Facebook's one of the oldest
Yeah.
social medias, so it makes sense that there's a lot of older individuals
It's just
on it.
Facebook. Their groups, man. I don't know what to tell you. Their groups can get really chaotic sometimes. If you've joined a Facebook group, most of the time it's gonna be like, whoa, like.
I completely agree with you. I joined this one Fallout Facebook group like a year ago, and now whenever I get a notification on Facebook, it's most likely me just getting invited to a group chat. Just me getting invited to something. And it's like, guys, I just wanted to look at Fallout memes.
And the comments, people are so mad on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I was in the Star Wars meme page. I had to leave the Star Wars meme pages. Because the whole comments are just, whatever the post is, people are just angry. Complaining about any little thing down there. It's just annoying. It's like,
yeah. Oh my gosh. It feels like a lot of angry people do use Facebook. I agree.
It's just full of angry people. Like, they hate everything sometimes. It feels like that.
Our town's, like, Facebook page that the community made, it seems very hateful.
Yeah.
Like, I always thought that it was made for, like, snooping out the dirt of the town and that, like, the scum, right?
But there's like very. Did you see that? You remember that post the other day that was like, "There's a pigeon, a dead pigeon next to the high school.
Yeah.
Why hasn't no one picked it up yet?"
It's just used for bitching and bickering. Like,
It's so stupid.
I always thought that like it would be, hey, there's a drug dealer doing this and that here. Keep the word out, but no, it's just people like, hey, there's a cat shitting in my garden. Someone do something about it. It's like, I mean, the only people that can do something about it is like the city and animal control, if we even have that.
And we were talking about this the other day with the dog barking. And then I don't get the people that are like, your dogs are barking in your yard. Please stop them. Why are they posting that on their page? If they care, why don't they just walk next door, knock on the door, and tell them?
Exactly. Like they aren't gonna see your post online about your dogs barking.
It's just...
Go over, knock on the door, and say, "Hey, your dogs are barking.
Exactly.
Let them in."
Exactly. It's stupid. It's just stupid. Just angry people. I'm telling you, angry people. And
there's a lot of fake accounts on Facebook too. And I'm not sure how the whole hacking thing works. I've never once had an account of mine get hacked. And I don't know if it's just because I'm really lucky or I'm smart about using the internet.
Yeah, so much people get hacked. How do they fall for this?
I know, like, my girlfriend's account got hacked.
I remember that. She was texting me, asking me to invest in a truck or something.
And my first thought is, what link did you click on?
It's...
From my understandings, I think people just like guess the password, or like I think get them from like sites online that have their passwords in that.
Because there's no way people are falling for that. Hey man, I forgot my password. They're sending you a code to let me get back in. Can you answer this referral code, please? Like, why are you sending me the code to reset your password? When would Facebook ever be like, we're now sending your friend to reset your password? Like, what? That makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
It's like...
I don't know. I'm just... Maybe when I get older and, like, I'm all wrinkly in that, maybe I'll fall for it more.
Maybe.
But right now, I just...
No, I don't think I'd ever fall for that.
Yeah, no, like, I get calls on my phone from places, and I just look at the number. I'm like... Don't know the number. Fuck off.
Exactly.
Don't care.
Exactly. It's so stupid. It's ridiculous. I don't like, and they're getting better now too though. Like, 'cause there's the whole like wasn't there a whole like AI voice thing going around?
Oh yeah, there's systems now in place where like scammers will call houses, and the automated like system when you first pick up will be like, press 1 if you're over the age of 60 or something. And then if you don't press 1, it just straight up hangs the call. Like, they are getting really good. Like, they are targeting the older individuals to the point where they'll call you. If you're not over 60, they just hang up. They're like, nope.
These scammers, man, they just love Facebook. They love Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
They love targeting your grandparents in Facebook.
I think we've all seen the shows talking about classic Nigerian prince scams and that.
Yeah.
American Dad.
I'm not even lying. This is not even a joke. My great grandma, she thinks she's in love with this Nigerian prince guy, and she keeps on sending him money, like hundreds of dollars. And we keep telling her, Grandma, this is not your boyfriend. He's like, you're like 80 years old. You're 20. It's my great grandma, not my grandma. And it's so ridiculous. It's not even a lie. It's still going on. She just sent him money. It's so stupid.
I think some more serious issues about social media, though, is the whole privacy thing. Like, especially lately, all that AI, like, deepfake and AI just putting girls' faces onto pornos and that.
Yeah.
That is a massive issue. I think that people need to really start getting a lock on that and doing something about it.
Have you seen the Mr. Beast casino ads?
Oh my gosh.
It's like obviously not him talking, but like it's him moving his lips and AI voice. He's like, guys, I'm gambling on this casino app and it's so good.
Yeah, but just the other day, someone in the U.S., US power, I don't really know much about that, but someone came out and was talking about it live on like news and that about Taylor Swift's nudes that, well, not nudes, AI deep fake that came out, and that's good. I'm glad that they finally are noticing that this is a problem.
It is. It's a serious problem. It's so stupid. I don't get, like, can they get sued for this if they're like, especially if they're promoting something with the fake picture? I feel like that has to be illegal.
It probably is, but realistically, I don't think with the laws, the times are really caught up. Like, that's why we have a lot of issues in the gaming industry with mods and that, and people getting sued over mods. It's just the whole laws that the world hasn't caught up to the point that we have.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, with the whole Taylor Swift thing, it just, there was a couple weeks ago, there was a news article that came out about a 14-year-old girl who ended up killing herself because there was these deep fakes made of her, and people are making fun of her, and yeah, it was a terrible story. And in this day and age, it's just becoming easier and easier to do. Like, we often see it with popular people and that, but in a couple years, it's gonna be your kids, it's gonna be your sister, it could be anyone that you know.
Yeah.
Because it's just such an accessible thing. It takes probably 10 minutes to make something that looks real.
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. It's just, I don't know what to say. It just needs to stop, and I just don't get the people who do that, who make those. It's just,
well, it's hey, to be honest, makes money. There's a lot of people in the world who is into that kind of stuff and doesn't care, so they'll buy into it. So it's just an easy way of making money, especially in an industry that is so fucked up, you know? Like,
yeah,
there's a lot of degenerates in the porn industry.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where it's there, it's not good, but there's gonna be people who are supporting it and giving it money, whether that's in private or publicly.
Exactly, yeah. And yeah, that's a big problem with social media. That's a huge problem.
I think we need a lot more regulations on everything with the internet, with pricing on certain products and limitations on how products come out. Like, not to switch the topic, but in the game industry lately, we've had a big issue with games releasing at like 50% and then being like, no, it's fine, we'll fix it anyways, and then they don't.
Exactly. They rush, game developers just rush their team.
We need we need to look very into how we regulate the internet, especially with things like AI and that coming out. I'm a very big believer of AI. I think that it's going to be a great thing for the future.
Yeah, I agree.
But it needs to be regulated, because at the same time, if we don't regulate it, it can lead to a lot of bad things like AI deepfakes and much more.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Then there's Twitter and sites like that are like so unregulated. It's scary. Like, you can go on Twitter and you can see videos of people getting beheaded.
Yeah.
And
I wonder how you know that.
Oh yeah, no, I watch that stuff all the time.
Twitter is just full of messed up shit.
It's full of messed up
I guess X now, but I'm not calling it X.
It's like, it's crazy that you can open up Twitter and scroll for 2 minutes and see a video of a guy in a plant getting fireballed into the next generation.
Yeah, it's Twitter. Does it just not report any posts, or is it just anything can be posted?
Well, they are very much into freedom of whatever you want to post, and I don't think that should be the case. I think there very much should be regulations on stuff like that. Like, I watch it, I'm not gonna lie, but that's because I'm a messed up individual. But I also noticed that I think it's fucked up.
And I
that
feel
it's
like
on
if
there.
you're like I know you probably shouldn't be on it, but it's inevitable. If you're like a 12-year-old or like a 13-year-old,
Oh yeah, like
and you're scrolling through Twitter randomly one day and you just see this video of someone getting like murdered instantly, I feel like that would be very traumatizing.
parents nowadays don't really regulate the internet usage
Yeah,
on
no, they
kids
should.
at all. Like I grew up having a very unregulated internet usage, but at the same time I had restrictions. Like there were rules I had and there were things that I wasn't allowed to do. Like I didn't have a own social media until I think I was oh, maybe 14 is when I got my first social media.
I think I was 13 or 12.
Yeah.
Unless you're counting the videos, the random videos I posted on my mom's YouTube channel, like 8 years old. And it was Instagram. Yeah, it was the first one I got. I think I was like 12 or 13.
But I just parents nowadays aren't really doing their job. Like I play video games all the time, and I'll come across other parents who play video games, and I'm like, oh, what's your kid doing? And they're like, oh, they're just watching tablet behind me. It's like, oh, what are they watching? I don't know. Whatever they're watching. It's like, that shouldn't be how that is.
It's stupid. Yeah, I think there needs to be. I think parents need to keep kids, like younger kids, completely off social media. Just stick them to like Minecraft or something.
Minecraft,
Like,
I love that.
What's really the point? Like,
I mean, Minecraft is the home of pixelated dicks and that, so I'm not even
Yeah.
sure if Minecraft is necessarily a good start.
I guess Minecraft Pocket Edition.
Minecraft Pocket Edition.
That's the only option.
The original Minecraft, when you'd place a piece of water in the sky and it'd flood your entire world.
Yeah. Good times, good times.
But no, I think parents definitely need to like be like, hey, no, you're not allowed to watch this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like Cartoon Network was great. I loved Cartoon Network.
I watched YTV.
YTV was good as well, but Cartoon Network had so many classics, and now I look at what like some of my siblings are watching, and it's like, where's the stuff that I grew up on?
Yeah, and then there's just generations of kids watching like the Coco Melon style.
Oh my gosh, Coco Melon.
It's just oh my god.
YouTube Kids is such a weird place.
Yeah, YouTube Kids. I could go on so much rants about just YouTube Kids in general, especially because the whole YouTube. Remember when YouTube was like yelling at people, and I think they're still kind of doing demonetizing people for making videos not available for kids when they had a whole other app for YouTube Kids.
Yeah.
You remember that era? That was so stupid.
But like anything gets popular on the YouTube Kids. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like they'll just watch
They
anything.
just go through every video on loop.
Like, I hate to be honest, Sam and Kobe, I'm not sure if you know who they are, their YouTube channel. I think their entire fan base are children.
Yeah.
Because their videos are just so annoying and it's just so clearly fake. Sam and Kobe do like ghost stuff and a few years back, if any of you guys remember, there was the video posted where he kidnapped his brother prank and ended up getting fake shot in the head. That was the most.
I think I remember seeing something about that.
Yeah, that was Sam and Kobe.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, they are. I think they're complete jokes.
Oh.
Like, I don't know how people can fall for the whole, oh, we're going to a haunted house at 3 a.m. with the Ouija board.
Yeah.
Like, it's silly. And then you have that one guy who's making the Among Us potion at 3 in the morning.
Isn't there like the J guy or something like that?
Oh.
J Station, there's that guy. And then
I
there's, like,
don't even know.
There's all those type of people. Those videos are so annoying. I'm making the Among Us potion, and it's the same formula every time. They make something, scary thing comes in, he screams, video ends. It's just like,
I am going to drink the Huggy potion at 3 a.m. Gluck, gluck, gluck. Guys, my arms, they're turning blue.
Yeah.
They're getting longer. and then just a really terrible PNG of Huggy pops up.
Yeah, and that's their formula. They make the same type of videos over and over again. They probably make so much money.
And kids just watch it.
Kids just scroll through all these. And the same with the 3 a.m. videos. Do not play this at 3 a.m. Do not call fucking Ronald McDonald at 3 a.m.
There's a reason why people say that our generation is the most brain rot generation out there, because it's true.
It's true. I remember when I was a kid, I just watched Angry Bird animations and fucking Captain Sparkles playing Minecraft.
Minecraft. Yeah, exactly. Like,
bro.
Nowadays, you have the whole, what was it? Skibbity toilet? My littlest sister has brought up Skibbity toilet before.
It feels so weird saying, when I was a kid, I was doing that. It's just true, though, you know.
But at the same time, our stuff wasn't any better. Like, we had Ugandan
exactly.
Knuckles.
Yeah, we did.
Show me the way. Like, we
fucking love that.
Dude, we still love
people
Ugandan
went crazy
Knuckles.
over that. People went crazy over the Ali A intro blast.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's a Diplodocus! Like, our stuff was just as brain rot.
Exactly.
But in my opinion, at least it was funny.
Yeah, you know, we had some funny stuff.
Now it's just heads in a toilet fighting cameramen or whatever it is. Like, what is this secret propaganda that I don't think anyone understands?
It's so stupid. But then there's also the group of kids who just stare at Sniper Wolf staring at videos all day. Like,
Sniper Wolf. Wow. Yeah. Let's talk about Sniper Wolf.
Bro, I could talk about. I used to be a Sniper Wolf fan, grade 6.
I was into Sniper Wolf when she
to be fair,
gamed
I feel like she was better back then. I don't really remember, but I remember she at least had she had some content.
But we all know that it was fake now. Like
it's just like
I don't think anyone out there is denying that.
Yeah.
We have evidence.
I think she lost the court case.
Yeah, she faked her gaming content.
Yeah.
So the only stuff that we liked about her was fake.
Exactly.
And nowadays it's just her staring at a script and faking everything.
And doxing people.
Like, that whole situation was crazy. And I can't believe that YouTube blamed him as well.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
Like,
though.
How was it his fault? He's just doing... he's allowed to react to videos.
He was doing exactly what she was doing.
She was doing... He was doing exactly
stealing her
what
content
she was
and
doing.
watching it to prove a point.
And then she doxes him, and somehow he's partially to blame.
It was he proved the point so much. He literally did exactly what she did, and then he got in trouble, and she got demonetized for like a month, and then came back, and then
not even her whole for the first 2 weeks. She just re-uploaded all of her stuff to her second channel, which by the way was monetized, but luckily. After we complained and was like, no, you're not gonna run away from your punishments. YouTube was like, and also took away the monetization.
If no one said anything, I guarantee she would have just kept making money on her.
Oh yeah, no, like it was the instant, and she stopped uploading on her main account too. That's what made it worse. It's not like she was uploading new videos on her main account.
Exactly.
She got demonetized and then just completely stopped uploading on her main account and just started like the moment she got demonetized, you can see she put a video, she started re-uploading more.
Yeah, and I don't get she has to be rich. Like she's a big
celebrity. Yeah, no.
Like I'm just saying,
doubt.
Is it really that hard? You can be lazy. You can pay someone to just find and credit each of the TikToks you make and don't cut out their logo. It's not that hard. That's a little bit better than what you're doing. You're still at least you're crediting them then. You could pay anyone to do that for you.
And I hate how fucking YouTube just supports like you remember I think it was a few months ago when they made a post about congratulating Essa Sniper Wolf on being one of the biggest women streamers.
How does she get all of her ideas?
Exactly. She doesn't have ideas.
Watching TikTok compilations, really? That's her ideas? Like what?
I got nothing against women streamers and YouTubers.
Yeah,
and that. It's just Sniper Wolf sucks. She doesn't do anything.
And most of her streamers are just, I'm sorry, little kids or fucking simps.
Let's congratulate female streamers and YouTubers who actually put effort into their content.
Exactly. They're so much better. There's I forget her name, Valkyrie or something.
Valkyrie is awesome. Pokemon, We all got
she goes
things
through
about
ups
Pokemon.
and downs, but
Ups
she's
and
still
downs.
actually tries.
Yeah, she's a gamer.
Yeah,
Like,
and
she's
she
a very
does her
good
work.
gamer.
There's
Then-
so much options.
But then you have streamers like Amaranth and that, where it's like, you see it and it's like, I don't want this on Twitch. I want to watch video game content.
Oh, Twitch is just.
Twitch lately has just been titties and titties and titties.
Aren't they going out of like? I heard they were like losing shit ton of money.
Yeah, Twitch has been struggling. They said that like the only reason that they're still like afloat is because Amazon has been such backers of them.
And Pokimane just left Twitch. That's like one of their biggest faces of Twitch. She just
Everyone's
just
been leaving Twitch.
They're all leaving to Kick or YouTube. It's like Kick came out of nowhere, by the way. That's a different.
Oh, Kick I think is ridiculous. Like
I remember texting on Kick when I was like a kid, and now it's like this full ass. When did that happen?
I'm not even sure, but Kick is just an issue. I don't like Kick whatsoever.
I've never been on Kick since I was like, I don't know, like 14 years old. So I don't even know what it is. Like, they just stream now?
Yeah, Kick dropped and everyone was like, alright, cool, unmoderated Twitch, and immediately start watching porn on stream and that. And it's like, no, this needs to be moderated. And even now, like, I admit Kick has gotten better with their moderation and that, but it's still, there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, I don't think that should be filmed and be allowed to be on there, right?
Yeah, it's it's stupid. I don't even know what to say, because I actually, that's how little I know about Kick. I just know it's crazy. It's just insane.
Aiden Ross got, did you hear about what happened to him? I think like 2-3 days ago
With
21 Savage.
I just watched that video, like, bro. I just watched that. Fucking 21 Savage, like multi-millionaire.
Aiden Ross kicked his ass, and I don't know what it was. I think it was
the basketball game.
Basketball, whatever it is. I
What the
don't
fuck's
keep
it
up
called?
with that stuff. I don't know. Probably like NBA 2K.
Yeah,
Oh, 2K,
yeah,
2K.
yeah.
Anyways, he kicked his ass, and Aiden Ross was like actually nice enough. He was like, you know what? We'll end it now. I'll take away 100,000 from what you owe.
Yeah.
And so they ended the game, and then they switch over to cards, and motherfucker comes out and starts trying to count cards, and scratches them.
The
like,
higher numbers. Yeah.
What?
Like,
You are a
You do not
douche.
need to do that. And two, he's has so much money.
Oh, he does. Like,
There was no need. This was $100,000. That I think Aiden Ross even said he would fucking buy 21 Savage's sister a car.
yeah.
Like, he said he was gonna put it towards that too.
But like,
It's just so. Why would he do that?
and
It was so stupid.
this is coming from the guy who released the song about, I think, his ex or someone being a massive fucking liar and cheater, and here
What
he
a
is
hypocrite.
trying to cheat people
Yeah,
out of their money.
He is a hypocrite. That 21 Savage. That was so surprising. I was like shocked when I heard it. I was like, "Oh, Aiden Ross got scammed," and then they say buy 21 Savage. That's the last person I expect.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
So like, why? Why would he do that? Like, it's just like he doesn't need to at all.
he was also on Kai Sennett's stream like I think a week earlier, and they did a wager on, I think it was the soccer one. I'm not really sure. Maybe it was 2K again. I don't really keep up with all that. But Kai Sennett lost, I think, 300K, and he ended up destroying his entire setup. It was
Really?
actually pretty funny.
Oh my god, that is funny. That is funny. Oh, 21 Savage.
Oh, but I think streamers have been going through a rough patch lately.
Yeah,
There seems like it's swatting and that
swatting is ridiculous.
has been getting way more
like,
popular.
remember when that guy got shot or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was like
he lost his life when he got swatted.
I just, you'd have to be like an actual, like, especially after that happened, you'd have to be like an actual like sociopath, like a
Yeah,
narcissist,
degenerates.
to just swat someone. It's so stupid.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like, I
Who-
just recently saw the video of what's his name? I Show Speed, his SWAT case where it was all the body cam footage. I saw that on the Justice National, I think, or something like that. It was a law channel on YouTube, and
Yeah.
it was it was crazy because I show speed at the time. I'm pretty sure was only like 17.
Yeah.
And the props to the cops. Like, I think they handled the situation great. Like, in other cases when people get swatted, they're coming in with full weapons and that. In I Show Speed's case, it was very calm. Like, there was a lot of cops, but no guns drawn at all. It was just a simple, someone called in and was like, hey, I'm thinking of hurting myself and my family and others with my gun, and they showed up, and of course that's a very serious claim, and they handled it great.
Yeah.
Luckily, I Show Speed wasn't arrested or anything,
Yeah.
and everything went out for him.
And another big thing brought up about that is that you're like wasting the time with these like law enforcers. Like,
oh yeah, for
these,
sure.
Like, there could be actual like they're just using all these to go fuck with some Twitch streamer instead of like they could be doing their like all the really important stuff at the same time.
And it definitely does not help with the whole fact that, like, nowadays police officers are, like, not trusted at all.
Yeah.
So it doesn't help when you have people calling in bomb threats at a streamer's house, even though there was nothing at all in the scene. So it's just one of those things where it's like, you want the cops to have a good image, but the public is just doing things that are making it really fucking hard for the cops to have a good image. Like, it doesn't look good for officers when they burst into a popular streamer's house with guns and that.
But you can't really blame them.
No, you can't.
Like, if there actually was a bomb or this guy was actually about to kill his whole family, like, you gotta...
It's very serious stuff that they claim.
Exactly. It's just ridiculous. I think Swanon's one of the most evilest things you can, not evilest, but like one of the most evilest things you can do to a Twitch streamer if you're just watching.
Yeah, that reminds me of when I'm not sure what year this was, but Steve-O, the one time he got in cooperation in cooperation with the police department in this one city, and I was like, hey, for this day, if you get any phone calls about people claiming Brad Pitt just got kidnapped in front of him, ignore it. And they're like, bet. And then what they do, they went and filmed a video where they kidnapped Brad Pitt in public, and here they are, people calling in 911 being like, Brad Pitt just got kidnapped. They were just told to ignore it, and they did.
That's one of the most messed up parts about live streaming. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid.
Then you have, like, TikTok Live.
Oh my fucking god! That's what I deleted TikTok like a couple months ago, mostly because it kept me up to like 4 a.m. I would never sleep because of it. But another big reason, not big, but another reason was the TikTok lives were driving me insane.
You're scrolling, you see a TikTok live where a guy's like, Don't gift anything. Every time you gift, I have to lose a block, and it's just him going, "Oh, guys, please stop gifting."
Oh, I hate those so much.
I'm trying to finish. I'm trying to beat this game.
So annoying. It's so ridiculous.
And then there's those like AI live streams or like showing off an AI playing a Mario game, and you sit there for 20 minutes, and it's just the same thing happening over and over again.
Yeah, who actually watches those? Like, for hours?
I don't know.
There's just so much. The only good TikTok lives I haven't seen them in a while, but I do remember the only ones that seemed normal. Of course, there was the trick shot ones. Whatever, they're just doing their thing. And then there's, I don't even know, what else even is there in TikTok Live?
Gaming. I see a lot of gaming.
Besides
where, like, people
that,
actually are gaming.
Everything else is just terrible. Like, do you ever see those like battles where you need to like?
Oh,
those are like I think they're like gift battles, or if you gift it goes up. That's such a money grab. Who actually like? Who are these people giving away all their money in these?
And like, I look at those, and my first thought is, there's no way that's actually real. Like, it's gotta be fake. There's no way they're getting enough donations where they're shooting 100 balls at the enemy, and the enemy's shooting 100 balls as well. There's no way that's real. It's gotta be fake.
But you see all these like donations coming in. I think they're like tricking them. No, they 100% are. They make it seem like they're like close, and then people send the donations in to get closer, and then it just goes back. That's their formula. It's so ridiculous. I hate it. TikTok Live literally drives me insane.
Yeah. Then you have like this isn't really necessarily a social media, but like you have Xbox Live and you have PlayStation Plus and those things, and it's really weird because like a lot of times people are like, you'll find certain communities on certain things. In my case, it's just a bunch of men saying they love each other, and I'm completely okay with that.
Yeah.
But like back in like Xbox 360, it was mainly racist.
Yeah.
If that was the golden age for racism in those lobbies, it was crazy.
It was.
You'd boot up a game of Black Ops 1 and you'd hear the N-word 100 times in the first minute.
Every single slur was said.
And now I boot up Halo Infinite and I join a lobby and the first thing I hear is, hey man, what's up? I love you. And I'm like, I love you too. And they're like, cool. You want to date? And I'm like, hell yeah, I want to date.
The evolution. It's ridiculous.
There's still a lot of racism, but like, I don't see it nearly as much as I used to.
Yeah, but you want to? Speaking of like, I don't even know. Can we just talk about Reddit for a second here?
Oh my gosh,
because
4chan, those things.
It's
Reddit and
just
4chan.
so Reddit is cursed.
It is.
Reddit has so many horny people on it too.
Oh my gosh, you can search up anything.
Exactly.
Just Step Brothers, NSFW, and you can find
a whole
some
community
animated thing about the movies Step Brothers.
It's just so, and I don't know if you've been on them. I have unfortunately seen some of these in my dark past. But have you seen the Reddit, the subreddit pages for like famous, like, I don't know, what's an example, like Sniper Wolf? Like, the people in that are like, ugh, gross.
Yeah,
That's
there's a
all I have
lot
to say.
of.
There was, what's even worse is, you know, fucking Charlie D'Amelio.
Oh yeah, no, like
She was like 16, and she had a whole subreddit page of these grown ass men, like.
Oh yeah, fuck, what was it? The girl who played 11,
Millie Bobby Brown.
She also wasn't even an adult, and there was already subreddits and that.
Yeah,
that is insane.
They're
and
ridiculous.
Messed up.
Yeah, they are ridiculous.
But like, it's really weird because you do find the most degenerate shit on Reddit in that.
Ugh.
I used to watch a lot of. I'm not sure if you know the game 50/50, Reddit 50/50.
Yeah, I fucking know that.
I used to play that a lot, and it's like you'd scroll and be like, here's a photo of a cute cat playing with a string, and then it's like, or it could be some guy getting decapitated. And it's like, first off, how are these people getting these videos? Second off, how is this allowed?
Yeah.
Thirdly, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I always see the YouTubers playing that game, like doing something.
Oh yeah, I love the
if they
Markiplier's
lose.
Reddit 50/50 series.
Yeah, bro, it was just so fun. See, Reddit has its ups and downs. You know?
Reddit does have.
Sometimes
its ups
I
and
get
downs.
down a endless loop of watching "Am I the Asshole" videos. You know, maybe that's just me, but those are fun. Am I the asshole for blah 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 blah? You know.
Oh my gosh, those are so funny. I saw this video of this this girl who, like, you know how there's like podcasts where people have like all those really attractive girls and they're talking, right?
Yeah.
I saw one where she was talking about how she just straight up one night decided to go and cheat on her boyfriend while he's asleep. Came back, boyfriend woke up, and not even cleaning up, they got dirty. And it's like, how could you do that? And you're proudly saying this on the internet?
Yeah, like, what?
Like, she's there smiling, acting like that's a normal thing. That's not a normal
It's
thing.
not even close.
That is terrible. And it's so normalized nowadays. Like, I feel like cheating
Is
has been the most normalized than it ever has been.
I agree. It's like you're not cool because you cheat on your fucking significant other with some other person multiple
Exactly.
times.
Like
It's so stupid. It's
like I recently played Assassin's Creed 2, and in that game, there's the whole side missions that are just dedicated to beating up cheating husbands and that. And I love those missions because it's so satisfying.
Exactly.
You go talk to someone like, "Oh, my husband's cheating," and it's like, "Yeah, I'll go kick his ass. Let's go. Let me go fight him." And then playing as Ezio, one of the coolest assassins ever. You just roll up and you're like, "Hey, man, get away! Boom, boom, boom! Love your girl," and then you leave.
We need real life assassins.
I agree. We need real life assassins that go out there and just kick the ass of cheaters.
I think we should do it.
Cheaters, pedophiles, all of those.
Me and you, let's do it. Let's become assassins.
Oh, yes. Yes, we should, but you guys didn't hear that. No one heard that.
No,
it's going to be completely secret.
If you hear in a couple of days news about cheaters getting assassinated one by one, that's not us.
Yeah, no. It's going to be a whole JFK part 2.
Exactly.
Won't even know. Still, it'll be 40 years in the future, and people are still running it through algorithms trying to figure out how we did it. And we're just going to be there going, "Ha, they don't know."
Now, we kind of brought it up, but you know what little sneaky platform has been hiding in the shadows, hoping we didn't bring it up more? Instagram, man. They're trying to hide from us.
Instagram is
I have some things to say about Instagram, too. They're not safe either. We kind of brought it up earlier, and I forget what we said, but we brought up something to do with Instagram. Let me talk about Instagram Reels for a second here. First off, and a lot of people say this, because it is true, how far behind they are in everything ever. I'm sorry, I don't know if you agree with this, but if you go on Instagram Reels, you'll see, like, trends from, like, 6 months ago.
Oh, yeah.
They're just finding and just starting to post about.
That's the same with TikTok and that, too, because, like, just today I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw a news thing and I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then I was like, "Wait, this happened, like, 4 months ago. Why is it now popping up on my TikTok feed?"
Exactly. You know what else I really don't like on Instagram? You know those posts that are like, if you're listening to this audio and someone texts you, that person's your soulmate forever.
Oh my gosh.
Or like the first letter that pops up when you click is your soulmate. Just all of those type of videos are so annoying.
The one that gets me the most is like, "Here's some interesting facts I bet you didn't know." And you're listening and it's like, "Oh, this could be cool. This could be cool." And it's like, the first one's like, "Oh, that's kind of a cool one." And then the second one is always, "Press more," and then share. God. And the fourth person is the who truly secretly loves you.
TikTok and Instagram are terrible for that.
I know.
I hate those. Those were actually they started appearing in more and more and more. Now it's in like everything.
And
click this and see this, or all that type of stuff. It's so stupid.
Same with crappy fucking crappy mobile games. Like I see that all the time, and it's like you watch it. And you just know, first off, that's not what the actual game looks like. Secondly, you know they're not showing the actual gameplay to their game because it's shit. It's a bad game.
Mobile ads are a different breed of things you could watch. Like they're terrible. And especially when they get like the fake face cam of someone playing it. Like, obviously reading a script. And it's sometimes someone you might know. It's so, like, why?
Oh, who was that really famous person that was being used for an ad for one of those mobile games a little bit ago, like an AI version of him?
I don't know.
It's super popular. Everyone was talking about it. I want to say Trump, but I don't think it was Trump. I think it was... Oh! Joe Rogan, I think it was. Another thing is so many people will be talking about like this magical product that does all these amazing things, and what they do to get you is they put Joe Rogan's like background in it so it looks like he's on Joe Rogan's podcast. They never show Joe Rogan, but it's just him talking, and people see it who are idiots, and they're like, "Oh, he must be on Joe Rogan's podcast talking about this. This must be real."
And like I said earlier about the Mr. Beast casino ads, there's just so much of them now.
And Instagram. I like not yeah Instagram. I like Instagram with their privacy. Like I love the privacy on Instagram.
In my opinion, I think Instagram, out of all the ones we've talked about, I think YouTube and Instagram are probably my favorite social medias there are. And that's my opinion. I don't really use the rest.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Because I don't use Snapchat. I don't use TikTok anymore. And Facebook, I barely use. I use it when I want to see what my family's doing, which is rare.
Yeah, I also only use Facebook to see what my family's up to.
The only Reddit I see is when there's a YouTuber talking about or reading a Reddit story or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't really ever go on to actual Reddit unless I'm like for a video game related reason, and I'm like going.
Discord's technically a social media.
Discord, I guess I use Discord. Discord, I feel more as like a business type of thing, like not necessarily business, but like when you are planning something. This is just for me. I know you might, or plenty of people actually use it to talk. Yeah. I only use Discord to like when I need to film something, get in a voice chat, or like I'm talking about a YouTube video. That's all I ever really use Discord for.
But I use Discord often too. My girlfriend, she uses Discord for like Monopoly Go Discords where they're giving away stuff.
I don't think Discord's a pretty good all around place.
Yeah, there's not much that I can really think.
I think Discord has their shit together.
I think Discord works well,
and there's no
but
ads,
it needs like if it's like kids, their parents definitely need to moderate, because there's a lot of times you see like weird YouTubers who end up talking to kids on Discord and that.
I guess now that you say it, the only big Discord problem I can think of are like the whole like Discord mod like creep that are like hitting on little kids.
There's it seems like there's a lot of weird people on Discord.
Yeah, but that you'll find those people everywhere.
Yeah, you'll find them on everywhere.
I don't think Discord has any advertisements. Have you ever seen an ad on Discord?
Oh yeah.
Besides the Nitro ad, get Discord.
Yeah, but that's really all that they need to.
Because I don't think
the only thing they really offer.
Yeah, I guess now that I think about it, they never really show ads at all. It's kind of just.
Yeah, not that I can think of. I don't really. I can't think of any ads.
It's just it's a useful social media.
One thing I will say about Discord is those AIs that they have implemented into like all that stuff are really annoying. Like every time I get a notification from Discord, I'm like, oh, my friend texted me.
The mushroom AI?
And it's just an AI.
Do you know the mushroom AI? There's this fucking mushroom AI that for some reason knows whenever I'm playing a game, no matter if it's on my thing, because I think I have it linked, or the fucking PlayStation or something, and it tells me, congratulations, you just did this on this game. You could, like, I'm sorry, you're not gonna see this on the stream. I think they just got deleted. I don't care. Oh, these are just full of people. It's always, hey, congratulations, you just fucking complete Roblox hobby. It's so stupid, and it bothers me so much. It just got deleted though, so that's a small victory.
Oh, it's really funny. What I love is the AI voice. The AI voices. Like, one of my favorite videos I was watching was like Donald Trump and Obama and Bill Clinton and all that playing like Minecraft or Call of Duty.
Those were that was peak. That was hilarious. That kind of died off now. It's not really a thing anymore.
No, which is so disappointing.
But I loved watching those videos.
AI songs. Oh my gosh, B1.
Some of those slap.
I know.
A lot of them can just straight be banners, like straight heat.
Straight heat. Like the whole what's his name? Goopo or whatever, the guy who's in charge of those like SpongeBob drill raps and that.
Oh. I don't know his name, but I know what you're talking about.
It was like Goopo or something.
Those are like the SpongeBob things. They're like.
Oh yeah, those are
fantastic. Just music. Like that's another level.
I know, and it's all pretty much done with AI. Which is cool.
Exactly. Well, we're nearing the end here. We're about 56 minutes into our podcast.
Is there anything else you wanna talk about?
Don't think so. We brought up everything I wanted to talk about and more, obviously. Is there anything you have to say, or?
Well, I definitely have to say that This is fun. I enjoyed the first ever episode of the Ranting Hour.
I think the first episode was great, you know?
If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave some love in the description below.
Exactly. And our next episode, if you want a teaser, I know, I don't know if you know Nolan, but Nolan and Tyson want to come on, and I don't know what the topic's going to be. I know it's going to be something that also includes, like, Souls type of games.
Ooh.
Because Nolan, he knows a shit ton about the lore
I
of that.
love the Souls games.
I don't know if we're just going to make it, should we just make it Souls games as episode 2?
We could probably just, most likely we'll just end up going on wherever we want, just like today. I don't think today was very, like, on topic at all. We kind of just went wherever we felt like going.
Yeah, but we did brain off all the social medias. I don't think we missed any, did we? Unless you count, like, no, I guess
there's
Spotify
there's like those, like, I guess one thing we could bring up is the degenerates who are planning on buying that $500 subscription on what was it? eHarmony, not eHarmony, that dating site that was gonna add the $500 subscription.
I do not remember the name of that. Dating sites. That could be a whole other episode.
Oh yeah, it definitely could be a whole nother episode.
There is just, we tried to cover as much social media stuff as we can, but the truth is there's just so much more.
There's a lot of
we
stuff
brought up
that
as
we could
much
talk.
as we could think of in this 1 hour episode.
But no, thank you guys very much for watching the first episode of the Ranting Hour.
I hope you enjoy. Whether you're a YouTube listener or a Spotify listener, we appreciate you.
My name is Kale.
And I'm Alex.
And this was
The Ranting Hour.